Why? Sup, Groovy Gadget. Why? Why, Zed? Top 10 photos taken before disaster. No, I wasn't supposed to die to that, but my natural inclination whenever I end up on this screen is to spin jump, because I think it's funny. It's just one of those things I feel the need to do. A grinder encounter. Alright. I've got a feeling. Hey, cool, I encountered one. We have words. Grinders won't make noise if you're not in a range of 16 pixels from them. Please note they only rotate clockwise. Huh. Oh, I hate it. Wonder who could come up with such a palette. You played this one. The things make sense now. Why is the other one box empty? Oh, okay. Good, just woke up. Nice. Wait, is the 16 pixels absolute? Okay, so it's just the X position that's taken into account. Not the Y position. Okay. Because invisible? I guess that makes sense. Okay, cool. Nope. That's hard. Tells you it's Tomato Johnson in disguise. I disagree. Tomato Johnson, I don't feel ever really... Shoot. In general, even when chocolate's allowed, Tomato Johnson really doesn't exploit it that much. Like, that doesn't feel like him, based upon the levels I've played. There we go. Showing hit the saws at all, but it might be a skill issue. It's not... Yeah. I can hear it. Makes me glad I'm using actual earbuds for this kind of nonsense now. Shoot. Okay. At least I can stand here safely. Oh, no. Oh, no. I was wrong. Depending on how long this could be really cool or it could be really suck. Like, basically, I have to imagine the saws in my mind. Like, that's, I think, the easiest obstacle, because it doesn't actually require timing. Yeah, like that. Shoot. Tomato doesn't love battle design per se. He didn't make things like this. He didn't make things better than this. They weren't always worse. How do I know their initial positions? I don't. So the trick is I can only hear it when it's within a 16 pixel stripe of me, okay? So because there are vertical sections, I can know that it's in the vertical section when that's happening. So here, the saw's in the vertical section, so it's going over the top now. It's coming down. And there we go. That's how I can identify the location of it, more or less. It's like echolocation. And then that one is easy, because I can just sort of avoid it. Because if I can't hear it, it's on the other side. Oh, you're right. It did say they were only going clockwise. That does help. I think I've been making that as... I think I internalized that and then just never mentioned it again. At least I can spin jump in this level. Have a clock? Do you wear it around your neck? As some sort of, like, a big, obvious timepiece. Made a clock. Yeah, but you can't wear that one around your neck like a giant timepiece, can you, Fiskbin? You can never live up to your Flavor Flav expectations. You know, I think the biggest problem is I need to stand very precisely for some of these. Otherwise I get false positives. I found the clock. No, I didn't. No, I think you gotta be Irish to make an o'clock. Okay. Thanks for the good luck. How you doing, Curtis? Dagnabbit. Oh, that is nice. Can't go wrong with a little bit of demo. I do hope this level does not end up taking me 2 hours. Because I don't have 2 hours today. And another thing was only last year, yeah. I still haven't played more than the entry to that. It'll take 3. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. If it does look like it's going to take that long, I'll have to bail, unfortunately, due to 7:30 meeting. There we go. But at least this one has power-ups. Okay, my expectations of how long that's going to take are not correct. Alright, so do I want to try to go the up route or the down route? Nope, taking the down route. Okay. Do I need to jump on that saw? I do need to jump on the saw. Wait, what? Is this an orange jump, or do I have to get back on the saw? Was you? You made it. I know you didn't make this entry. Jesus. It is makeable. We did make it. Oh, I missed a few things. Doing good. Wake up, have the urge for coffee. Nice. Let's see. Uproot the higher route there. More likely chance you will not be here until your level. So when you do, hope you have decent time. I hope so too. Didn't like it. Now coming around to it. Baffling. Jumping away, landing, and jumping before you hit the wall should also be possible. Oh. I forgot my strat for that entirely. That's how you get the saw right at the top. I mean, my first guess is this might be Yulpy, but it doesn't quite feel right. Saws are bigger than I think. Oh, hey. Well, that's convenient. I think that was the level I had the least fun with in that entire pack of levels last time. Oh, it's not moving the way I think it is. Yeah, Tipsy Plumber was a nightmare. The water area wasn't bad, but everything else was so hard. Love it, but also big yikes. Yeah. He does love his gauntlets. Didn't come close. I ended up cheating through a few of the sections, just so I could see the end. That did not work the way I hoped it would. Really wish this had retry, especially with the castle bit. No. Okay, the strat I had in mind is not going to work. We're going to stop doing that. Going back to the older strat. No! At least I got it that time. Like a really long while? Oh, good to know. Especially if I keep doing that. Okay. Okay. Oh. I'm getting false positives one to the left, so I have to think about it. Nope. Either way. Okay. Hate this obstacle. Hot sauce making you cry? Well, that's usually a good sign. This would admittedly be worse if the triangles hadn't already fallen, but you know. I don't know. I feel like this is not really related to the level and mostly is here to be really annoying. Strap Max mentioned jumping away, landing, and jumping before you hit the wall. Okay. Oh, yeah, that does work. Huh. Thank you, Max. I should have read that twice. I have to hit the box. And then not fall... What? Okay, think about this. That's mean. I disagree, Howalute. I don't think it adds anything. I don't think it is interesting in terms of how the level's laid out. It's just there to be kind of annoying. It's QLDC, but I just don't think it did what it was supposed to do, maybe. Like, the level's about invisible saw. It's not weird, hard to make jumps. Oh. Oh, the strat. That makes way more sense. That's the VIP on-off Yoshi Island solid blocks. I want a problem with those. It's the fact that that little lip there. What's up, Risky Fondue? How you doing? Ah, okay. There we go. Okay. Now we wait. That was not where I thought it was. Nope. Whiskey fondue. That could be tasty. It used to kind of joke as a sicko levels, I could see it. Terror level about swooper bat platforming, and you have one obstacle about RNG footballs. Yeah. Like, just thematically weird. I think you just switch the sprites. I think the bats should bounce and the footballs should fly around. It just makes sense. Okay. Would love to make it through either of these two obstacles without getting hit once. Okay. Don't feel like that's right. I don't know why I did that. They could use RNG to determine how to fly. Of baseballs and bats. Oof. Of course you love Medusa heads. There we go. I guess they move faster than I think. Yeah, just slightly. Maybe not as fast as I thought. Medusa heads are just eerie's if paired with Castlevania jump physics. Ugh. There we go. Castlevania jumping at somebody to be cursed. Yeah. I did really like one of the CLDC entries, which was basically a bunch of NES games thrown in a blender, and you had to play as Simon. That was kind of cute. Ah, I should make it. If I land there, I should go all the way to the right. Yeah. Alright, there we go. I made that. All right. Of all of the ways to die there, which entry was that? Again, the one that I don't know the number off the top of my head. Ah, sometimes that works. Okay, that's better. That was too cool to be paired up with yours. That's fair. I don't need to spin jump onto the saw. I can just write it down and try to jump. Was actually planning on sandbagging that one, but it worked out. Alright, well that didn't help. Oops. Nope, too early. What am I doing? Oh. I don't think I like this one as one to stream, because I have to be quiet to listen to the saws consistently. I think it's depriving me of some of the fun of this. It's a good thing none of the judges are deaf as far as I know. Really good at hitting that specific spot where it's just where I don't want it. Okay. Whoops. Could I fall faster and go around there, maybe? None of them are? That's a good sign. I mean, I think since all of them stream, it'd be pretty obvious if any of them were deaf at this point. Like, I think I've seen a deaf streamer or two. They have to set things up very differently. Okay, that worked better. Okay. Why are some of the judges inactive users and ampersand just copy and paste from previous QLDC? So the reason some of the judges are inactive, they just don't log into SMW Central. That's it. They're not inactive in the community. They just don't log into SMW Central. Some of them are like just Discord people. And we don't do most of the organization on the SMW Central side anyway. Unrelated entry that tied with QLDC2025. Oh, interesting. Whoops. Well, at least I got hit by it. So yeah, as a moderator, I frequently just, at least once a day or so on SMW Central, refresh the page to see if anyone has any complaints or anything. But people such as Author Blues don't have any such obligations, so no reason for him to go and do it every day. Other people are also moderators, like Shoved In Shoujo. I don't know why I didn't wait longer. Okay, at least I think I have that bit down, to some extent. Whoops. Whoa. Wait, what am I doing? I don't want to be on this side. Really wish I could come up with that consistent setup I had that got me the one mushroom off the bat. That was so nice. Duck jumping probably doesn't hurt there. Okay. Nope. And the wall clip, too. Head to bed. Chat with you. And thanks for the good luck. Good night. Sleep well. Definitely picked some interesting ones as my first couple. Sometimes you just have bad luck with that. Not sleeping yet? Oh, I assumed you might be sleeping. But okay. It is late. Well, it's getting kind of late, to be fair. Okay. Wait. Balls. You know, if I just held jump, that would have worked out. That might be more consistent with than what I've been doing. Watch this on your dream interface. Well, I am PT2, it's true. I've just been having to get up earlier for work meetings and whatnot. I don't feel quite as PT as I usually do. What am I doing? Yeah, later, Daizo. 9:17, also coffee. Sounds nice. In fact, I should have a sip of my beverage. Because it's been a bit, and there's no thing I need to wait on. wonder what it would take to make the saws visible. Okay. It's different. What the hell? Oh, I'm hearing both sides. Oh, I hate this. I don't think there's a winning condition there. Unpatch removing Mario right after the red thing that triggers him being invisible? Oh, maybe. I was thinking less obvious, like maybe it's making some sprites invisible or something. That's the first time that's been an issue. Yeah, I can't believe how well that works. Balls! No! I'm vaguely tempted to turn on cheats just to see how much further I need to go. It's true, though. I could literally just not interact with that object and get around it and still have the saws visible. LR scroll is, in fact, allowed. Guess that's a valid point. Okay. Now, scroll will let me see more of the level. Just a little bit more. Not a lot more. Ow! Nope. No, I don't just need good ears. I need good ears and a better sense of timing. Like, I've never quite made it through either of those sections in a way that I was, or that section before, in a way that I was happy with. Like, I felt like an awful lot of my successes there were bullshit. Other places, I'm developing reasonable strategies. I'm orchestrating every single time. Okay. And yet I land on it. Okay. That... It's too close. There's no way to do this. A lot of timing based on an invisibility thing. Had more fun being understaffed at work than playing this. I could see it. If I was using my old setup, I think I would have literally said, no, I'm not doing this level right now. Because the saw noises are kind of quiet, and if I was listening to it over the stereo, it would be inaudible. The worst part is it seems like the best strategy is almost always jump before I hear the damn thing. Not using the project speakers? No, I'm using earbuds. I've got a mixer so I can hear the TTS and everything. It's turned out to be a good idea. I can actually hear stuff now. Nope. No! Yep, that one. It'd be fair if I had the other TTS turned on, it could also be that one. But meaning to make it so people could actually choose their TTS if they want to, because I do have two, and I figured I could implement a few more if I wanted to. You know, ones that are easier to hear. Since it is using, like, the standard Microsoft speech stuff. Oh no, it's going through the receiver and everything else. Because it's all got to go through everything, and all the splitters and everything. To be fair, though, it's just RCA. You can always just plug some headphones into it. You just need to have some sort of amp near it, I guess. I'm not sure about the levels exactly. There's also, like, those handheld ones. Those that have a headphone output. Snyder's got one of them. A computer mouse? That sounds awesome. Oh, start me up. Okay. Alright. I'm thinking about this. There is the issue. Like, normally, if I was doing my normal thing, I would not have any problem staying up late and doing this for, like, another hour or change. But I have a meeting at 7 a.m. And I may hate this. Not sure yet. So, I may want to take a quick exploratory peek forward to see just how much further I need to go. My suspicion is there's a midway and even more level after that. Probably just an obstacle or two past the last one I've seen. No, that meaning I have to pay attention to. There's some other tasks I'll probably handle during the meeting, presuming something else works, but... Jay Leno. Yeah, Windows 95 was a huge change. Huge, in fact. Alright. After this attempt, I'm going to turn on cheats just to see how far I need to go to the next thing. Because I just need to know. No. They went all out of marketing. It's true. Probably should actually finish using the right command. Actually, we're gonna do something different. Not always cave. Give me a... Let's see, is... water level. Swim around the object. Then we can put collision back. So we can actually see the saws for once. But we're going to keep water level on because this is an exploratory thing. Just to see the saws. So I wonder exactly how they implemented the saws become invisible thing, because I could see a decent number of options. Like, replace the palette it uses with something else. Or, what other good options are there? You could just DMA and remove them. Yeah. I don't think standing here, there's a way to hear the left side but not the right side. And that's throwing me for a loop down there. So these are saws, yeah, they actually are. You see what you saw. Okay, so... this is as far as I've been so far. Well, that was annoying. Alright, so then we have a choice of 2 different saw paths. And then there's the door. Okay. I'm going to... oh. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Custom block sets a flag. Yeah, it's a reasonable way of going about it. L indeed. Yeah, you gotta earn that H. Ain't gonna give it to you, tell you that much. And then, of course, there's another half. How would I even approach this? Probably hope for that timing. But yeah, that seems unlikely. Well, at least we know now. I'm not actually as close as I thought I was. Ear of corn. Okay, so here's how it works. You can only hear them when Mario is within a certain distance of the saw. So as long as I stay within 16 of it, I can hear it. This is true of any saw. But the easiest way to hear the saw is to hear it on the Ascender, which is what I've been using. Because, frankly speaking, all of the other spots where hearing the saw is haven't been terribly useful. I guess the Descender there, but, you know, same basic principle. Also, they only ever move clockwise, which is kind of a big deal. Also, I can't get past the first jump anymore. So that's what this is. Yeah. Basically, you have to use your intuitive knowledge of the speed of saws, plus what little you can glean from hearing, to be able to make your way to the area. Turns out, I don't have a very intuitive knowledge of the speed of saws, by the way. Whoops. Okay. Closer. Only there's a screen where you could learn such knowledge. I mean, learning the exact timing is not exactly the same as just looking at it. It takes some time to internalize it. Possibly longer than I have on this earth. Which, of course, doesn't actually help me with this first bit here. Anyway, if I by some miracle get the midway, and it doesn't save, I'm cheating my way to the midway next time. No, I don't need a duck jump there. Shoot. How does that always happen? I think I've gotten hit by him like 14 times. I know how to pick them. Okay. Shoot. That was a little bit... That was more than a little bit early. I think I'm going to need to just come back to this with a clear head. And possibly bigger ears. When I immerse myself in Saw culture, what ends up happening is Mario becomes bisected. Also, I feel like Saw culture would be like a thing people were into. Like, oh yeah, I know I love Saw culture. Like, I've seen all the Saw movies. Or something like that. There we go, that's just a little bit waiting. That's impossible. With what it gives you, that is literally awful. First Saw was a pretty big fad, it's true. The thing I find most amusing about Saw as a franchise is it has the guy who was in Pepsi Man in it. That's really it. We already did the bit around that specific joke. Max. Double the Mario, double the fun. That could be more fun. Yes, this is indeed what he meant by SawCon. This level is full of D's nuts. How is this the only block I can't hit? Had limited lives and got changed. That explains the solitary one-up over there. I mean, I would have hacked in roughly infinite lives anyway, so not a big deal for me, but for other judges, it's probably much more convenient. And I've already died a lot. Roughly infinite? It's roughly infinite. Close enough to the truth. Wait, I didn't proc. Oh, there it goes. Hey, we actually get the fish this time. Oh. What's up, Gandalf? How you doing? What's up, NB? Thank you for the raid. What were you up to? Hopefully something fun. Probably more fun than listening for Saws at SawCon, which is what we're at right now. Oh, thank you for the follow. Enjoy your fish. Anyway, the gimmick of this level is you can hear the saws, but you can't see them. We can see this saw, so we can understand the gimmick, but we can only hear it within a certain range. So the further away we get, can't hear it. And whoop. Yep, SawCon D's nuts, exactly. I've been here a bit, as you might be able to guess. Oh, beat Metal Gear Solid 1, nice. I mean, half the people have made this joke now, and half the people in chat have made this joke now. Also, it's one I know, because I got, what's his name with it? Oh, the British guy. Dang it, why am I drawing a blank on his name? I'm drawing a blank on his name. Oh, it's awful. He wears hats. Tweeds. Yeah, I got Tweed. With that one. His mods admonished me, saying that that was a PG-13 stream, but still. I'm familiar enough with that one. I think I got Nathan with something else. I think it was the E-Girls versus I-Ladies bit. But it was like a million years ago now. There we go. Okay. Okay. I don't think this ASM works very well. Like, it's doing inconsistent things, it seems. Like, that's way more than 16. How many QLDCs? This is the second one. I just drew really heavy ones. Oops. Crap. Oh, I'm not dead. Just making the saws invisible as the sound was more of an vanilla interaction. Is that true? That's how that works? You're within 16, you can hear the thing? I know the strategy, I'm just gonna wait a cycle. Doesn't feel right. I've only done 2, so probably not. I mean, this is the second one. Oh, wait, I'm not dead. Okay. I don't want to play this. Okay. Okay, at least it spawned. Yes! Alright, now what? Okay, now we have ground saws. Oh, sup, Simon Schema? How you doing? I don't know, I stand by. It still feels weird to me in terms of this, but maybe it's just something I've never noticed before. In terms of, like, how the saws work. And what noises they make. But it feels very hard to consistently decipher. Oh, crap, I'm hearing the other saw. Yeah, that, I think, is something I just don't like. When there's multiple saws, and then they get the crosstalk, it's really hard to do anything. I'm not convinced I'll still be able to get this evening, because, again, I think I set a kind of hard stop for myself at 1. 7 a.m. meeting. Not staying awake that long. The wavelengths are overlapping. It's awful. It's simply dreadful. And based upon everything else on the level, I just feel like it's intentional. I don't get the vibes of I threw a bunch of spaghetti. What? How did that hit me from there? I threw a bunch of spaghetti together. Yeah, stereo sound effect would have been much cooler, but require a lot more ASM work. Because, like, the Super Nintendo does support stereo sound. Bought some angel hair? I presume you mean pasta. Well, congratulations on your pasta purchase. I got lucky. Spaghetti adjacent, yes. Not one of my favorite spaghetti. Or not spaghetti. Pastas. It's weird, but I'm just kind of a penne person. Somebody has like 7 or 9 stereo sound effects for potables? Really? A lot of people didn't have stereo sound in the 90s. 90s? Probably not. Oh, must have been further to right than I thought. In the 90s, it was very likely that they were playing on like a mono. There's a speaker in the television. Have fun. Like, for instance, the CRT I own does not do stereo. It only has mono. It literally only takes one RCA plug, but it mandates that you must have that RCA plug. Otherwise, it doesn't work at all. Grinder click duplicates at different volume levels and at proximity. That would be really cool. Back when I only had one speaker and we all huddled around it to listen to the SMW gameplay tweak. Dang it. Thought we got a decent TV in the 2000s. I'm surprised it made your gaming experience better. Could tell where enemies were in Half-Life. Realized you couldn't before. Yeah, that's something I can definitely say that stuff gets better when you can hear. And see. Seeing is important too. Probably should have paid more attention there. That's actually convenient. There are 2 saws down there. Maybe. Like, I think even games like Doom had, like, useful stereo information. And because of how I was playing, it wasn't quite as easy to parse that out. Dang it. They're on the trash fire in the SNES phone. Look at Homelet. Those people always have big flaming barrels. Where do they get them? I mean, I think in the past you could get oil barrels a lot more convenient. My personal favorite fire barrel like thing of all time in every movie is the Mighty Ducks 2, where the dude says, "This is a distraction. This is a distraction in a fire in a barrel. Any questions?" Oh. Because I think the point of Mighty Ducks 2 was that the, like, coach guy got highly distracted by the attractive woman from Iceland and other things like his image, and so he had to get back to what was important. Playing a type of hockey that's most definitely not remotely legal in Canada. But him putting a giant cutout of himself into a fire barrel was pretty entertaining at the time. Oh yeah, I watched the video on the new Donkey Kong kill screen. I think Cosmic put out. Oh, balls. It was really interesting. It had a detail about Donkey Kong I wasn't aware of, that the timer is actually determined not in seconds, but in barrels that the Donkey Kong throws. No! That was, yeah, it was a wild video. Looked up that scene from Mighty Ducks 2. The what now? So yeah, Cosmic, I want to say Cosmic. But somebody basically looked into this and was like, maybe we can get past the kill screen using this weird ladder glitch. And it turns out the answer is yes. Yes, you can. And so you can actually go a few levels beyond the normal Donkey Kong kill screen. The big caveat, you have to do like 50 frame perfect inputs in a row for like 45 seconds. Cosmic, thank you. He even demonstrated what it would look like and sound like if someone attempted to do it on a real arcade setup, which is to say it sounded miserable. Okay, I just went for that one. I didn't listen for it. Oh, you dick. Absolute dickery. Yeah, Cosmic Video. You tested it, Andrew at GS a question, set him off. Interesting. Yeah, just to say if a task it, so can I. Or yeah, absolute RNG. Busy whiting watching ducks. What am I talking about? Dad was Pete. That's it, guys. The obstacle I just got to was the dickery thing. There were two different grinders in different places and no way for me to differentiate them by sound. And so yes, I was mildly peeved. Briefly. To Takamoto Johnson. I mean, Takamoto Johnson's a good name for a dick. Ah. Anyway. But yeah, the Mighty Ducks scene is funny. That's what you should take away from this, if anything. Oh, shoot. Trinidad Johnson. Is that like Barbados Slim? Why are we naming dicks? What the fuck? Sup, Steven. I had a bit of an exclamation over an obstacle that I get hit with. I'm still baffled that that hits you so low. But yes, why are the grinders invisible? Okay, so back to the beginning. That's the crux of the level. There's a message box at the beginning that you can hear grinders when you're within 16 of them. So you see I'm close, now I can't hear it. But just barely because it's close, nearly there. So then you go through the gate and they turn invisible. See, they're still invisible. Guess there's Nixon, because we're gonna name Dix. But that's the crux of the level. I'm glad I got the H. In the event that the H doesn't save, because I'm unoptimistic right now. Like, I have kind of a hard cutoff at 1. Oh, that didn't work. That's stupid. It's the crux of the level. You need to listen for the grinders and assume where they are. If you go back in the VOD, you'll see me get the H, and that was a trial. I had to listen and think about how I thought grinders moved. Apparently, I'm still wrong. Soviet sniper, they call him marksman. Oof, oof. The kind of joke that gets you sent to the gulag. I have no idea how to time that. Same as standing. Mario's X speed translated Y speed, and their feet are roughly where they are in the side. Oh, okay, so he's still taller. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. That helps. You're used to goulash. It's nice, but it's stupid. It's QLDC. This is what the hacker chose. Saw based echolocation. That's just how it is. It's doing that thing again, where there's 2 saws, and I can't differentiate which one's which. Wish you had an idea for QLDC. Honestly, if you'd submitted your prior VLDC as a QLDC level, it probably would have done okay. Of course, I do need to point out that there's no, like, qualitative judging for QLDC. You just get a trophy. You have an idea of the exact opposite? I'm certain you do, Max. Wait, what? Why did I do that? That was silly. Ugh. Alright, well, I think this is the last attempt. Because like I said, hard stop at 1. I was hoping to make more progress, but only so much you can do. Didn't mean to get hit by the wall there. Alright, well, I will have to come back to this. I don't know if that'll be the first thing I do next time, but I'll have to come back to this. Yeah, that level's just really hard and very demanding in a way that I don't particularly like. Maybe my mind will be turned around tomorrow, but I just don't think this level and me jive. It's not a bad level. It's just the specific thing it's asking me to do I just kind of don't like. But we'll see next time. Okay, day 2, picking up where we left off, but with ads. Ooh, ads. Did I do something wrong? Oh, absolutely not. Just that's how it works. Oh, it definitely will. It's just a matter of getting there. There's a fairly large number of submissions. Like, 60 is about the right number in some ways. that was way too early. Welcome from the world of tomorrow! But yeah, sometimes when you're doing these things, you beat like 8 of them in one sitting. Sometimes you get to struggle all the way through like 1. Also a valid point that the chat would have been drastically different. So, it happens. That's not important. I would like to at least get this one done. Like, I don't want to have this hanging over me. Okay. Okay. Good so far. Okay. Okay, I think I understand what I'm supposed to learn here. There are 2 different kinds of saws. Why can I hear a saw? There's one on the ground. Dang it. Well, that was going well, too. So that's the trick with that. That actually makes me a bit happier. And so the way I've written out my comment on this already is I wrote a day 1 comment. Was planning to amend it with a day 2 comment just straight after that rather than be like, here is one giant comment. And one of the things was that that spot right there, right before I died, to the left of it, where I was going through that, was I thought that there was some sort of, like, cruelty, but no, there's actually just a smart trick. You just have to listen for the different sound. It's way lower than I was expecting that to be. That being said, yep, we're back to the grindstone. You've got to grind, grind, grind that grindstone. What's up, Daizo? I have no idea how to do that part well. Finishing a hack? Nice. Continuity. Okay. What? Why couldn't I hear the saw? No. Like I said before, I know this isn't your level, Daizo. It's not your style. Don't think you make watermelon castles. It was something someone said yesterday about the pallets. Got me thinking. A little bit. Close. Whoops. Good to your style, you weren't a coward. I think it's okay you've got a different style. There we go. Just see how the funny you did for Naughty World. Had some palettes there. Okay. I could believe it. I have not actually seen much of Naughty World. Dang it. Triangles. Been watching Glitch Cat do, a bit. Which has been funny. Was enjoying the castle of spinners. I mean, by that I mean I was, he wasn't. Okay. You an evil guy working on a C3 hack and it's a disguise for the new Boss King development? I like it. I'll be sure to play that, I'm certain. I had a lot of fun doing a E3 survey stream last time, so I probably will do another one. Right. Okay. E3, C3! Don't recognize the hack creator? Never heard of him. Huh. I rather expected that to work. Wouldn't mind being interviewed again, like C3 summaries. I don't think I've ever done like an interview. I mean, usually what I've done is I just look at threads people want me to look at, kind of like the old school ones. Back when SMW Central had a Twitch position. Though I suppose it's not out of the question. It's one of those, it's a matter of getting things hooked up right in order to make such things work. And my history of getting even Discord to work while streaming hasn't been grand. Which, the last time I tried, it was about 2 years ago. I think last time I did... Maybe it was that... I did do a charity thing early last year, I guess. Huh. Still like the Ohm ad. It's a good ad. Okay. Why can't I ever hear that one? Ohm is not a hack related to this, you've also heard of. Back on Twitter, yeah. Now, the last significant, like, Discord stream thing I did was when I did a, like, race stream with Hawaluta. Played some NES and Super Nintendo based things you could put into the category of horror but weren't really horror games. Yeah, No Name's good. I'd recommend playing it. You can be beaten in one sitting. It's tricky, but it's reasonable. There we go. I just guessed with that last one. Did not expect to keep this big. Legitimately thought about making No Name 2 World, No Name World 2. I would have been fun. I'd play it. I definitely remember liking the first one. That's the worst spot when I get hit right there. Be about as long, we just finish shorter. Yeah, I like hacks that I can beat in one sitting. One of the reasons, like, I don't know what I'm going to do today is pick an LDC and play it. Because it's nice when you can beat something in roughly one sitting. It is, of course, noted for the record that this was not in one sitting, but yeah. Oh, for Pete's sake. Like if we're trying to read chat at the same time. Upcoming hack is a one-sitter. I like it. It's one of those things that's been harder to come by in the moderation queue as of late, are the one-sitting hacks. I'm like, yes, playing a lengthy epic would be fun. But yeah, Alpha Spheres are definitely one-sitters. Those aren't that long. They're good. But they're not that long. Yeah, if I hear it at a rough point, I really should... Yeah, I did that again. Okay. From the Vinny fanbase, trash talk... What? Is this the thing that actually happens? True story. How odd. I mean, the thing is, I just know literally nothing about this guy. Like, aside from I think that I get him confused with Vsauce, which is a totally different person. It's just a part of YouTube I don't go to. Sometimes attempts to showcase SMW hacks. Keyword attempts. Like, isn't he the guy who, they made that one hack for? The Mario's something or other? I forgot about that. Mystery Meat. Yes, that's it. Right. Gotta go earlier. Law & Order was more fitting of his fan base. Ah, okay. Interesting. Nope, it was further to the right than I thought. I think I might have a strategy for that other bit. For the triangle. Maybe. That was a strategy. Nope. Did a recap on your YouTube recently and talked about the reception of AlphaSphere there. What your plans are for AlphaSphere 2. Oh, interesting. I may have to go look that up. Ship poster, less technical side, okay. I swear sometimes it just doesn't work right. Nope. Like, there's times when I think I'm not standing close enough to one of those to be able to hear it well, and then it'll proc. Okay, like right here. I shouldn't hear anything, right? I'm not within 16 of any of them. Oh, now it's not working. Could be a wraparound bug? Maybe. I mean, it's supposed to be within 16 of Mario, so it shouldn't be a wraparound issue. Yeah, I got a valid point, though. We are getting kind of close. Okay, I found a strat for that. Nope, I'm hearing the other one. 8 tiles left or right in Mario, and if it's wraparound, not 16-bit. Oh. Okay. Well, at least I'm going to land on it. Right, okay. I need to go there the moment I hear it, not after. I am getting tired of echolocation. Definitely say that this is not something that's for me. Bonus rooms got fairly popular? Was that the backroom thing? Because I do remember testing that, I think. Many, many, many eons ago. Ah! What? What was I hearing then? Delivery release last September. Oh, nice. Think like a bat. They have great echolocation. I was thinking more like a dolphin, but yeah, that's probably more relevant. The Video Game Historical Society or whatever released a bunch of, like, opened up their library of random stuff. And so I was trying to find if they had anything cool on Echo the Dolphin. It didn't succeed. But what I did find was a trivia question from a game show. And I want to get this right. It was Oh, hello. What video character has 3 stripes on his sleeve? Sup, Brinth? And sup, 6-inch Finch. How you doing? Thank you for the raid, Brinth. How you doing? Was just reading a question. Who was the archetype? I don't know. Wait, then who was the archetype? What were you playing? More Reverie? I presume not. Now, sup, Night Shard, sup, Crawron. Good times. Many plot twists. Oh, nice. Sup, Grave Dice. And the Borosaurus. Always good to have a quick second to rest my hand when playing a level. This is a unique level because you have to play by echolocation. So, like, there are saws, I cannot see them. How's testing? This is judging, so we're doing some QLDC judging. So the basic premise is there's a contest called Quality or Questionable Level Design Contest, and it produces weird things. Earlier, we hunted a Wumpus, which is a classic basic program turned into an SMW level, which was cool. And now we're playing Find the Saw by Audio Cue, which is kind of awful. I believe Quality was a joke one at one point in time. It's neat, but because of the way it works, it's very unideal for streaming. I have to just shut up and listen a lot. Dang it. Oh, double dang it. So it's a unique experience. Oop. But it has not been my favorite so far. Just involves an awful lot of thinking about what I need to do long before I get there. And then relying on audio cues. So basically I talk like William Shatner because of this. I'm a rocket man. Burning out here, alone. Dang it. Okay, well, I'll take my one hit. Kill the saws by sliding? Presumably, I don't believe I've had access to a slope. Okay. That... Huh. I forgot about that fact. It's true, though. But I don't think there's been any triangles that are adjacent to... that have been adjacent to saws, though. That I guess I could kill those ones down there with sliding. That's true. Huh. Hadn't considered that. Dang it. I hesitated. There's one small favor that the CAC maker has done for us. Saws only rotate clockwise. So, I just realized the ads are still on the screen. I probably should explain that too. So every April Fool's Day, I do kind of a gimmick thing. And a few years ago, it was advergaming, and so I made a self-service ad platform for it. Yep, I can. Huh. And then played, like, Sneak King and a few other classic advergame things. Doritos Dash of Destruction. Yaris by Toyota. Most of which aren't very good, but I have a soft spot for Doritos Dash of Destruction. Okay. Oh, balls. Oh yeah, Daizo made a lot of ads. Jamie made a decent number of ads. Random people have made ads. Anyone can buy an ad. It's a channel point reward kind of thing. So feel free to purchase ads if you feel inclined. There we go. Progress. This is my big PB, so... Only rule is anything you link needs to not be, like, higher than PG-13. I want to keep it around that level. Other than that, go nuts. Help that. Okay, I get it. Wait. There's two saws. Fuck. Susan Taxpayer. I think it is kind of like Pizza Tower. I don't remember who bought that one. I want to say that was like a Sage's release. Was it Sage's? It's like the C3 equivalent, but for Sonic people. Here we go. It says Sage, yeah. That would be it then. There's a surprising number of C3-like things out there. SMBX copyright-free Pizza Tower. I know the I want to be the guy people have, that kind of thing. So I think theirs is more of like a stream thing. Pizza Tower's legit good. Definitely would recommend giving it a playthrough. Why? I swear there's like some fake out saws somewhere here. More. I wonder how long they've been on now. I swear, if I wait more than one cycle there, that gets weird. Yeah, well, I can do that. It doesn't help me too much. Dang it, too early. Congratulations. Still active? No, that was special for that one day. Though admittedly, it wouldn't be that bad to turn back on, now that I know how to mix it better. Getting close. Upload page still has it. I think you can buy it. I don't think it does anything. I think I wanted to remove it, but it caused problems, and then I stopped caring. Long story short. It's 10 bits. Yeah, so I guess one other little bit of trivia. I waited too long. Can't believe Reset Game is only 2K. I mean, the thing about it is most of the time it's mostly me playing Mario or occasionally something on PC. The general cost is low enough that no one actually... It doesn't usually bug me. Occasionally it's to someone's detriment. I think the last time it was procced, or maybe the time before the last time it was procced, it was when Fry's reset after I did a bunch of inventory management nonsense in Baldur's Gate 2. So I had to go do it all over again. Oh, yeah, that was it. I was going to do the trivia thing. It's hard to keep up any train of thought while playing this. I hate that jump. I can't differentiate the two. Trivia. When I did the ads thing, initially there were two sounds, not just one. One of them is the classic, "Congratulations, you've won!" The other one I actually took from an old shock site. The basic idea being is that part of the shock site, it would announce loudly to everybody that you were currently looking at certain types of pornography. But nobody wanted to pay the bits to get that one on, so I didn't have ever play. Nope. There are 4 saws! Yeah, from a really old shock site. Back when those were a thing. I had to track down the clip. Ah, no. Go, okay. Crap. Okay, there we go. What's up, Arksaber? How you doing? Used to have this Windows design up until Windows 7 when you switched to Linux. Didn't see it for years. It's a good way to go. That's... Did it for author blues. Yeah, I still use Windows 98 every once in a while. Just mentioning playing Baldur's Gate 2. I was playing Baldur's Gate 2 on the Windows 98 machine. Sitting right there. Holding up the Super Nintendo as it always does. Though I need to go and fix the wire mess. Because it's gotten atrocious. I don't know where that other saw is coming from. Oh, that didn't help. I should not be able to hear 2 saws standing here. I'm fairly certain there's only one up there. Maybe there's 2. How would I know? Would explain a few things, actually, if there were 2 saws up there. Maybe we'll take a quick look and find out whether or not there are actually 2 saws or not. We have the power. What's true is boxy status does actually help with that. No! Yes, I think that is the correct ratio for ads. Did not... Oh, it did proc. Well, dang. I will put my controller down again for another moment. Hello, people. Welcome to me listening to saws. It's like 14:30. It's like 4:33, except instead I listen to saws. What's up, Glitch Cat? How you doing? Thank you for the raid. Was actually lurking a bit beforehand. Hope you managed to get through your Kaizo level. I wasn't quite sure if you beat the shell one yet. Let me do the command. Thought the message box was actually level. Nope. It's just in the game. You won? Congratulations. That shell level looked really hard. I was watching the Chuck and Yoshi level too, and that also looked really hard. Sup, Miss Mikalia. We got that right in the Wordle. The Restless Donk. How you doing? Reckless Donk, how you doing? It was very hard. Yeah, the timing for getting that specific... Oh, God. Getting the specific, like, fireball levels looked really awful for that one that was, like, down there and could hit the other Chuck if you were too low. So the gimmick of this level is saws are invisible. So if I sound like William Shatner, it's because I'm listening for the saws. Nope, that was wrong. I think there might be 2 saws there, but I can't be sure. Okay, there we go. It's basically echolocation. But this is QLDC. The Q stands for many things, such as quality. I'm one of the judges, one of the panel of judges, and yeah, we're trying to beat all of them. This has proven to be the hardest one so far that I've played out of like the 4 I've played, which is why it's taken a while. And yeah, there's some bonus ASM. We're playing as Box Mantano from Questionable Hack Jam 2024 because I have some bonus ASM USB to SNES stuff to allow people to change characters, and like the alert, the raid alert and everything is actually in the game, so I have to look at it. There we go. Can finally differentiate that. I think there are 2 saws up there to the left. I might want to get my curiosity and go see if they are there, because I know I can. I have tricks. USB to SNES tricks. That would allow me to see the saw. That was too late, I knew it. In case you didn't know, the saws on the ground make a different sound than line-guided saws. Dang it! Fell off. It's one of those things. If anyone has any questions about USB to SNES, let me know, because I can talk about it, though I will sound like William Shatner. Because I have to stop and listen to sounds every few seconds. Yeah, that didn't work right. And I'm not convinced it works right. All the time. Because sometimes I'll hear saws when I shouldn't be hearing saws, I'm pretty sure. I misread the timing on that. Is it misreading if you can't see it? Alright, you know what? Let's see about the saw, shall we? I'm going to do a little trick here. Pause. There we go. So now we can swim through the level. We can skip that saw, the thing that turns off the saws, and just take a quick look at what we'd see if we could look. No, there's only 1 saw. Why do I hear 2 saws here? I was going to stand there and look, but I guess that isn't going to work. Probably shouldn't have used the kill command there for that purpose. There's also all of the death bubbles showing where I've died. I've been at this for a bit. But this is the second half, so it's not the end of the world. Well, second section, I suppose. I don't know if it's a half or not. I just went for that. I shouldn't have. Okay. Right, if you're big, you can't do that. So glad the block is actually what triggers the gimmick and not a screen boundary check. I mean, I think it's more reasonable to implement as a block in some ways, right? It wouldn't surprise me if it is, like, some sort of, like, combination of Uber ASM. Ah. It's gonna take too long. And block thing. But yeah, putting that on a basis right there so that as you go past it, it would also work pretty well. I'm pretty sure you... Do you get to know the screen number? Or do you have to determine the screen number? Okay. Find it easier just to be Uber. I think that'd be reasonable too. I despawned the saw. Okay. Two ways to check, either Camera Exposition or Mario's Exposition. That would make sense. Oh, of course there's another saw there. Why wouldn't there be another saw there? They move faster than I think. Great minds think alike. And sometimes they insist upon making the same saw joke. Okay. Nope. We're really gonna do the whole SOCON thing again? One of these days, we're gonna stop doing these nuts jokes. One of these days. Thrill kill. Okay. There we go. When you're off cycle, easiest thing to do is just kill the saw. Just acknowledge the power. Okay. It definitely is grinding my gears. Okay. Cool. What? Oh, hey, there's saws I can see. Fuck! There's no checkpoint. There's no effing checkpoint. My desire to do this is going down precipitously. It's like my least favorite thing in the whole world. Long section, sudden boss room. I want a checkpoint for invisible saws. I don't know what kind of boom boom this is gonna be. There are different kinds of boom boom. This one could be the one that does a lot of weird stuff. One sitting, Fiskbit. One sitting. It's not that I want a checkpoint for boom boom. I want a checkpoint so I don't have to do this room over and over. Especially because this part right here seems glitchy. Sitting can last a long time. Yeah, it's true. I've seen some Desi streams. Desi is a unit of measurement in some ways. I'm trying to decide how much I care about legitimacy here. Really trying to see how much I care. I mean, I have seen all the things effectively and not seen many of them. I got hit by the dumb troll. I think the saws are X-linked, which is nice there, but I'm not sure. Okay. I just wanted to kill it. Alright, what am I gonna do here? Kill it before it kills you. That's your motto. Now listen, do as my grandma told me. She said, stab first. I never heard the rest because then I stabbed her. I miss you, Grandma. Ask a Ninja was great. Nope. Miscued. Yeah, I think my interest in doing this over and over and over to play Boom Boom is basically zero. Yeah, I think it's zero. Like, I beat it, and then I don't want to do this. I don't want to spend basically 2 minutes of my time before getting to try the boss again. I'm just not interested in doing that. So now, how do I get out of this predicament? Well, presumably 2 minutes. It requires me to actually do it properly. Oh yeah, you can't read anything. This is SA1. I don't know why I did that. I didn't even listen for it. No, I think it tries to do something clever and doesn't succeed. I thought I fixed that, actually. Let me take a look at the mapping code really quick. Also, worst comes to worst, it won't kill me if we just drop through it. Let's see. I'm not sure why I did that. There's a great number of things I'm looking at here. It does do some address translation, but I think it does it backwards at a later point in time. But I don't know why I had it do that. It never looks to see if it's SA1 again, so it just takes the address and assumes it works. But read, I think, doesn't read through the right way. Does read even use get adder? I think it does. Oh, right. Read isn't in writable game. It's in game, I think. No, not game. SNES game. Yeah, tracker read. That doesn't help us. Yeah, it doesn't do anything smart here. Oh, it does get adder. So yeah, it does a translation for that first before going nowhere. Take a look at something really quick. What are you doing? I don't want that window focused. What is wrong with this? There we go. And of course, it always ends up loading the specific tutorial that I don't need right now. RAM. No, not get adder. Empty, cleared on reset. I don't think that's the address you wanted. Weird. Solutions. Most of the ways that I die here... No, that's not gonna help. Should be heading out. I mean to ask to test the new command for a new boss king, which basically prints tiles on mass. Oh, sounds interesting. Wish you good luck in this endeavor. Brain here. What do I want to do? What do I want to do here? I think there's an easy, lame solution. We'll just swim through it. Gets us most of the trickery. Like, I wouldn't mind at least trying the boss legitimately. But I don't really want to spend this much time going through the level repeatedly. Just not my jam. Okay, that didn't work. Like, if this wasn't... Oh, that controls the visibility? Oh, interesting. That's why it's empty. Alright, let's just try that. Why not? I shouldn't be surprised you already know that that'll do it. Set that to 1. See what happens. Okay, that's probably not it. Try the other one. There we go, I can see now. That's lovely. Not that it matters that much for what I'm doing right now, but you know. Yeah, I think my strategy here was actually pretty much as good as it was going to get. Nope. Making it visible is nice. Apparently, I'm also really good at suddenly despawning some of these objects. Like, I guess I don't really mind doing this over and over and over if I can actually see the saws. It's the stopping and listening that was really driving me nuts. It's true. He lives up to his name. Oh. I hesitated. I shouldn't have hesitated. Alright, take that off my lap. Yeah, I'm going to go back to wondering who made this level a little bit. Because there's a curious thing. And yeah, you do have to sort out the two sounds. They just get that close to each other. I suspect that was intentional. Highly suspect that was intentional. I never did the low road. Probably for good reason. Oop. I'm gonna be curious to see how many Mario seconds it actually takes me to get through this. Which is significantly less than the number it would take while I was listening, to be fair. Presuming I actually do get through it. You know, it's weird, but this actually reminds me of that, like, one VLDC level. Which was like, whenever you hear these noises, do the following things. Which was really weird. No, I don't. No. Wondering is more like, let's wildly speculate. I'm gonna guess... this is Daizo's secret half-brother. Like, I don't actually want to answer that question. So typically, when I want answers to questions in chat, I actually specifically say, hey chat, could you tell me this? Or ask a specific person for a bit of advice. So like, when I was doing Dark Souls... I would ask, like, Louis specifically, which of these things makes the most sense to do? Or other things, like, is this a good idea? I'm in a puzzle thing, sometimes I'll ask chat if they think this is, if they know something specific. Generally speaking, when I say I'm wondering, it's just a matter of idle supposition. Occurs to me I could have just done that anytime. That would have worked too. Diddy Kaizo. DK. Daizo Kong. Should probably duck there. As long as he's not Kitty Kaizo. Like, I like Donkey Kong Country. I like Donkey Kong Country 2 the best. But man, 3 is just... it just eats your soul. It's just not as good. In so many ways. And Kiddy Kong just doesn't handle as well as Donkey ever did. Same thing for the second incarnation of Dixie. Like, they made it so she was really slow carrying barrels. It was odd. It slowed down the game significantly in ways that were not ideal. Somehow standing there just... I guess it probably goes off to the right and then just disappears entirely. What's amazing is, despite being able to see, I'm still making the same sorts of mistakes. Okay. DKC returns this weird gimmick where DK controls like a jumping tank, but when he lands, it's ice physics? Ew. Why? I still haven't actually played either of the new DK games, either Returns or Frozen Ape. Well, they are synced. Well, that does make things a little bit nicer. I thought they must have been. And then there was that dickhole one right there. Not worth. Like, I know they want to give differentiation for the entire family, but, like, I don't feel that was the way to go. It's Tano in his natural environment. How you doing, Awaluta? I'm back in this level. I beat 2 levels and then came back to this because I wanted to finish it. And now we're kind of cheating. And by kind of, I mean incredibly. Because I'm tired. I got all the way to the end, and there's a boss, and there's no checkpoint. And I didn't really want to spend the time listening to the saws and sounding like William Shatner, because I wasn't having fun with that. And, like, that's one of my major pet peeves and things, is, like, don't make me go through a long section just to fight your boss. I just don't want to do it. Unless it's, like, completely and utterly understandable from the get-go. Like a Wendy fight or something. Like, Boom Boom can be so many things in SMW. Most of them unpleasant. Yeah, there's a boss, and yes, that is. Max gave me the number, the magic number. So, I have the magic number. Well, should have gone faster. Here's Boom Boom. I think I hit the saw and Boom Boom, and possibly a different saw. But yeah, that's the boss. But, like, it became an issue of I just don't want to do it. I came up with reasonable strats. I did it, like, I got there once. I don't want to do it again. Plus, it's kind of interesting to see this level where I can see it. You know? Makes, in fact, a bit of a difference. He's always a happy guy. Oh, it's just stressful, and especially streaming. Like, I think playing this, like, without talking would probably just be the easiest thing. Just shut up and do it. But I have to stop. I have to listen. I have to listen for the exact cue I think I want. And over and over and over, it's just a lot. Could I do it? Maybe. Do I want to spend the time it will take to do it? No. Use the command fight. I want to take the fight on its terms. So, that's the thing. Like, I'm happy to cheat through this area because I've beaten this area. This is my equivalent to leaving a save state, effectively, is I'm turning on the lights so I can see what I'm doing, so I can at least speed this section up a little bit. It's still going to take a minute every single time I get over there, but, you know. I think if I had save states possible, that's what I would do, is just save state there. Do love that. I want to spin jump there, and I'm not allowed to. But since I can't save state because it's SA1, this is our best second thing. What I could also do is basically force my way into the room using some cheat codes, too. I could do that. That is an option. But again, it's just how much do I want to spend the time remembering how to do that. I think last time I did that, it might have actually been for moderation purposes. And also, the level, I think, does stand pretty well when you can see it. Like, it's still a moderately fun level without the gimmick. Oh, thanks, Fire. How you doing? I don't know if I saw you yesterday outside of the Reverie stream, but I do want to let you know that me and Snyder did, in fact, finally complete REM. And the bonus stuff. And I'm still confused. Like, I want to know what the TV was for. And also, that final puzzle was kind of nonsense and we solved it the wrong way. But there was a way of arranging the specific things, and we made several guesses and inferences, and we were wrong. But there was one that was coincidentally the correct thing. Dang it, couldn't oh. Yeah, it was nonsense. And also the extra red herring stuff, like the TV, there's nothing doing for that. The TV was nothing. And the umbrella, and the spoon, and the trapdoor, and the thing that had the grab icon that you couldn't grab. We actually exited the game to look up the cursors to see what that one was, because, like, there's a lot of cursors in that game that are used, like, once. And grab is not a very frequent thing and used in REM. It's kind of like Myst. You don't do inventory puzzles in REM. I think altogether there's, what, 4 items, maybe? No, there's 4 of those things and, like, 2 keys. And the medallion, I guess, maybe? Maybe that'd be the entire set of items. Like, it's not a lot. But yeah, I had a theory about the sizes, and Snyder had a theory about sort of the directionality, and his directionality thing was the correct answer, but the wrong solution, if that makes sense. Which was funny. One day I'll get here with my hit intact. Like how they have you traverse in REM 1. Most people find tedious. Oh, are they later REM games not based around horrendously long traversals? There was one bit where we wanted to go back and look at one of the locations featured in the TV, and we had to remember how you get all the way over. Oh. They give you more maps? Oh, that must be nice. Honestly, there were an awful lot of moments where we're like, what do we do next? And the answer usually was, well, we found this door, we should probably look on the other side of it. Which was satisfying. Like, actually figuring out how to get from here to there was nice. One thing me and Snyder did, which was silly, but we did it this way, was we would take pictures of the maps provided and then print them so we could annotate them. So we annotated, the areas we went to and what things were important occasionally, which was useful. Like, I was very happy that I had a color printer. A laser color printer, because other color printers suck, let's be honest here. So I could go and look at the map more carefully every time we're like, how do we get here? Where are we? Especially because we weren't, like, playing contiguously. Like, we took, like, a month break. Which was not smart, I will be honest, but, It's gonna drain out. Let's be smart here. Drain the swamp. Hand you your map when you played, which is a choice? Oh, that sounds nightmarish. Given how many of those things have crossing paths and everything else. Like, props for doing it, but... There we go. Not where I thought it was. Boom, boom. Drop the orb, drop the orb. Yeah, that level was hella stressful. Yeah, and it took about a Mario minute, even with seeing the saws every time. I would not have wanted to do that, legitimately. Ooh, credits! Coding! Ampersand, Darlac, Darvos, Ice Guy, Amelia, Mickey, and Vitriviella. Inspiration, Rakugaki Mario, and the VIP series. Huh. VIP series. And Rakugaki. That makes sense. It makes sense. I guess that narrows this down a little bit. Also, coding. I'm surprised to see that many names. Unless this is on the, like, RHR base ROM or something. I mean, Vitriviella because SA1. Maybe some of the other people because of SA1, but... Interesting. Levels extremely Rakugaki would not surprise me. Would not surprise me. But yeah, I'm glad it's over. How are we? We're done with that level. With the invisible saws. My life is much better now.